Hello you all. In today's video, I'm taking you to an indoor flea market, and then at the end of the video, I'll show you all the great things that I brought home. Here we go. Okay, so today's video is going to be the last installment from the day that I went thrifting with Jamie from Border Bananas. I got so many great things at this last stop. It was called Trove, and it's in Stillwater, Minnesota. So if you are local, you should definitely check it out. I absolutely loved it, and I will definitely be going back. So let's go ahead and shop along and then stick around till the end, and I'll show you the great things that I got.
The first thing I saw when I entered this store was this collection of vintage mirrors. Oh my goodness, they were just beautiful. I love this pen. I love this pen. Gorgeous. So I love this, not for $20, but I love this.
Yeah, true. Excuse us. It's pretty light, actually.
Once I moved beyond the front of the store, the music was really loud, so I'll have to do voiceovers. But it was just such an interesting market because it had a lot, it was a very eclectic mix. So it wasn't just antiques and vintage. There were some handmade booths and then also some food booths. So it was just a really neat place. Most of the prices were good for buying things for yourself, not so good for buying things for resale. But I did find some things for resale and some things to keep. I have been very drawn to these old mirrors. I thought this one was interesting, but I couldn't tell, is this its original state or what? It looked like someone had put pressed flowers in a resin, and I wasn't sure if that's the way it was originally made or if someone did that to it later on. I really liked this booth. It was full of refinished furniture. Now, I don't buy refinished furniture, but I did like getting ideas for pieces that I might pick up and refinish myself. I was looking at the desks because desks are so hard to come by right now. And we're actually looking for another desk, but these were all kind of overpriced. But it did give me ideas in case I can get my hands on a desk at some point. I liked this little set. You'll see I looked at it for a little while, but I was trying to figure out why two of the cups looked like brass and two looked like silver-plated cups. And I think the idea was that the silver plate had come off of two of the cups, but it was so neat with its little spoons and egg cups. I just thought it was kind of cool. And the price was not too high, although I don't remember what it was, and I'm having trouble seeing it right now. And I love these little candle holders, but there was a chip in one of them. Otherwise, I would have gotten them. This was actually my favorite booth of the place. The vendor's name was Tom, and he had so many things that I absolutely loved. And the best part was his prices. So you can see here, this little dish was $3.50. And I just thought most things that he had, not all, but most things were just so reasonably priced. And I talked to the cashier when I was leaving, and it turns out that Tom has been what she called a lifelong collector. He's 80 years old, and most of the things being sold here are from his personal collection. And I was like, well, I love Tom's personal collection because he has so many cool things. I was particularly excited to find these vintage graters. This is something I look for whenever I go into vintage shops. They're usually kind of expensive, but I want to hang a several of them on my kitchen wall. Right now I only have 2. And so I was really excited to see these. I loved this little tin match holder. I've really wanted one of these also for my kitchen, but this one was $11. And when I looked it up on eBay, it looks like, I could probably do better if I just shop on eBay. Although for me as a collector, I prefer to buy things from shops, not from eBay. It's just more fun to find them. I thought this cobalt blue eye wash bottle would be a great addition to my collection, and at $3.50, you just couldn't beat these prices. I put a picture of this on my Instagram. I thought this was such a creative way to display a collection of rolling pins. And so I actually found a wine rack at the bins the week after we were at this place. And I've done this now on top of my cabinets. You'll see that when I post my home tour later this week. But I just thought this was really neat. This is something I would love to start a collection of. It's these individual salt cellars, and I have the perfect place to display them. I don't have any yet, so I was checking out the prices on them, but I think they would make a really cute collection. Then I moved to the next big room. I still did not do a lot of talking because there was a lady from the market who was kind of following me around. I think she was weirded out by the fact that I was recording things. So I wasn't talking here either. But when I saw this basket of red-handled kitchen utensils, I was so sad because if you remember, Robin Johnson was supposed to be with us on this day and she was not feeling well, so she couldn't come. But I think she would have loved looking through all of these red-handled utensils. These pottery pieces reminded me of Roseville pottery. It's a collection that I have. It's a small collection, but they weren't marked. I've been thinking about getting some of these little stools to use as risers in my decor, but it's kind of something I want to find at Goodwill and refinish myself. The price on this one was fine, but just something I want to redo for myself. Then something funny happened. This is my pattern, that white with the blue stripes. That is my pattern from when I got married. And on it says vintage bowls. And I was like, oh my goodness, something I bought, which I guess is accurate. We got married in 1997, so you can list them on Etsy as vintage. But it was just a little bit shocking to see my dishes referred to in that way. And this was another booth by that same seller, Tom. Although the prices on these items were higher than in the other little area. So maybe he does one as a little clearance area and then one as like his prime items. I'm not really sure. But most of these were more than I wanted to spend on any one thing. And this scale caught my eye because it's something I had seen at another vintage shop for a very good price. But also you can get them from Home Depot, a reproduction, for pretty cheap. I think it's like $15. So I don't know. I didn't look closely enough at this one to tell if it was authentically vintage or if it was just a repro. But if you're just looking for the look, you can definitely get one for cheaper from Home Depot. I thought this was really neat. I have this milk glass vase, but this one had like a coating of gold on it, which I thought was kind of different. Jamie's being so well behaved today, which makes me seem like a crazy spending lady, but look what she just found. Oh my gosh, I love it. And this one is just tiny enough to go in my little shelves where I put them. So cute.
Okay, so I hope that was fun. Tom's booth was my favorite, and that's what I want to go back to. So I'm gonna show you what I got. I didn't unwrap it because I really think they did such a lovely job. Well, here's the bag. It's stamped Trove, but look, they wrapped all the items in this nice like foam paper, which I think is so great. And then I can hold on to that for shipping my things to people. So let's start with what I brought home. Okay, so this was very cool. I got my first refrigerator dish. This was from Tom's booth. It was only $3.50. I mean, it was such a good deal. Now it's clear, so it's not as cool as it could be, but I think that's so cute. I don't have any of these. The sound of this reminds me so much of my childhood. My dad would cut up carrots and keep them in here for like a snack, and then I would hear him going into the fridge and I'd hear that sound. So that's what that totally reminds me of, and I'm going to use it for food storage. Why not? You know, I like to use things for their intended purpose when possible, and when there's not like lead in them and they're gonna poison me or something. So, okay, and then I also got this for my bathroom bottle collection. So, you know, I collect vintage and antique bottles. So this is a cobalt blue eye wash bottle. It says Wyeth on it up here, and it was only $3.50. I think it's so neat. I've actually never seen one live. I've seen them in other people's videos, but I've never seen one live. But that's what you would do. So pretty cool. Okay, then, so those are for me. I did get some things to sell, but I'm gonna go through all the things that I got for me first. You saw, I mentioned in the video, I was gonna pick these up. 2 more personal creamers. This one Jamie found for me. Love it. So the little leaves around the top are like a grayish blue. There is no mark on it. No, that's not a mark. So I don't know who made it, but I don't care. It's got some really good weight to it. Very cute. I just love these things. They're so fun to find. And then this one is a little pitcher creamer. And this is small enough. I had mentioned in the video, I have a vintage 7-Up soda bottle crate. And it's hard to find things, like I have it hanging on the wall, vertically kind of thing, but it's hard to find things that are short enough to fit into the little slots. So far I've found like some salt and pepper shakers, and I think I have one other creamer in there, but this one's definitely tiny enough to fit in there. So that was $2. And did I mention this one was $4? Okay. And also for my own collections, I actually wound up finding 3 of the food shredders. This one was $2.25. And let's see if it's marked. It is. It says, oh, it's kind of worn off. Something Volkart or something. I can't really read the first half of the word. And then it says Lushers Patented. So that's kind of all I can see. I can't really tell what the mark is, but I thought that was really cool. So that one, and then I got this one, which says Rapid Slaw and Vegetable Cutter. Hold fingers so as not to come in contact with the knives when slicing. Small article, press down. And this says manufactured by Bluffton Slaw Cutter in Bluffton, possibly Ohio. It looks like an O. I guess there's no other second letter, so I'm guessing it's Ohio, Oregon. What are the other O states? Oh, that's the mark there. Love it. And then I got one other, which is like a combo, and it's by the same company that Rapid Slaw and Vegetable Cutters company. So same company, but this one has like the grated and then the slicer here. So they're all a little different, and they will be hung in my kitchen on my wall. Okay, and then these I got. I don't know that I'll necessarily keep both. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I'll keep any. But, you know, I told you I've been wanting to increase the number of items I have in my shop that are great for farmhouse decor, because that's the kind of decor that I love. And this way, if I find things and I don't sell them, I don't feel bad about holding on to them. So this one was $2.50 and this one was $3.50, and they're just these horsehair brushes. But people like use them in displays. Tarnished Treasures uses them. You can put old cards in them. You can put like, you know, ephemera in them. You can put farmhouse beads over them. I don't know. They're just kind of cool, stacked on a shelf. So I'm not sure. I think I'm going to release these into the world because I believe I have one, or I might hold on to one. I'm not sure, but the price was so good that I figured if I didn't keep them, they would be a great item to put in my shop. So when I got them, I was kind of non-committed. Oh man, and then I got this. Oh, this is for me too. This is a scoop, an old scoop, which I thought was so cute. I love this thing, and I just really like old kitchen utensils, so that's what I got that for. It was $4. Okay, and then the other 2 items are to sell. I got this. It's called a triangle ruler. I just thought this was really cute. So this is going to go in my shop, and I have no idea what it's worth. It says K&E company. But you know, I list things pretty inexpensively. And then the other thing I'm going to sell is this little ceramic lion. These have been things I have sold pretty easily. These little, you know, ceramic animal, or are they porcelain? I'm not really sure. Animal figurines. This one was only 75 cents. I don't collect lions. I collect little figurines like this of miniature dogs. So this does not fit into my collection, but I didn't want to leave them behind. For 75 cents, I'm like, oh man, I can definitely resell that for not a lot, and someone can have this to add to their collection. So, okay, and that's all that I have to share with you today. It was a great haul, although not a huge haul, but a fun haul, and I really love the items. And thanks so much for watching all these videos that I've made from my day of thrifting with Jamie. It was a great day. Can't wait to see her and Robin again. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, please take care of yourselves, and thanks for watching. Bye.